These are today's nails, nail girlies. I'm so excited for today's video. If you guys are interested in how to create this at home, keep on watching. If you guys are interested in my last video, check out the links down below. This is the nail set I created last. But let's get into today's super easy, beginner friendly nail tutorial. We're starting today's nails looking like this, you guys. They're going to be transformed. Don't worry. They're not going to look like this at the end of the video. But to get started today, I wanted to ask you guys, how's your week going? What are you guys doing on the weekend? Let me know in the comments down below. To start off today's nail set, I am going in with just some nail clippers, cutting down the length of my nails. They were looking pretty messed up already. They were just crusty, dusty, all just, yeah. You guys can see here, they needed some pampering. So I am going in and just cutting down the length, because normally my nails grow pretty quick. After like 2 weeks they're that length already, so I went ahead and just cut that down. And after that, I did go in with a little bit of cuticle remover, and I did just apply this on every single finger, let that soak for a little bit, and then I grabbed my little tool and just started pushing back that cuticle, making sure I started removing all of that good stuff. I'm so excited for today's nail set, you guys. It is a very easy spring nail set. If you guys are interested in beginner-friendly nail tutorials, if you guys are getting into gel-X nails, if you guys need help with any like super easy nail art, definitely subscribe to my channel. I promise you, I end up doing so many different styles of nails here, and I try to make them as easy as possible. I promise you guys, the pictures and the thumbnails and all that, they look hard, but if I really break it down for you guys, they're so easy to create. So I hope if you guys enjoyed today's video, you go ahead and subscribe. And for anyone who has been here with me for a minute, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys have shown me, all the comments, all the likes, everything. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, as you guys can see here, once I did push back all that dead skin, I just removed it. And here, after I do go ahead and just take off all the cuticle, all the dead skin and all that, I definitely recommend everyone at home just going in either with a hand file or a nail drill like I'm going in here, and just taking off the shine from every single nail. You do not want any oils, any shine, anything on the nail. You want everything that you put on your nail to grip on. So definitely do not skip this step here. I definitely recommend you guys doing this, and do not skip, because then if you guys do not remove all the shine from the nail, things will not grip on and your nails will pop off so quickly. Now after that, I am going to be going in and just sizing every single nail. You do want to make sure that it matches from sidewall to sidewall. Make sure it's going to fit nicely, even leaving maybe just a little bit of room so that nail glue has enough room to be added onto your nail, and it's not too small, not too tight of a nail. So that's what I'm doing here. I am going to be doing almond nails. I think if you guys have been following me for a minute already, you guys know I love almond shaped nails. I think these have honestly become my favorite. I used to like doing stiletto nails before I had kids. Let me know in the comments down below what style nails you guys like best. Either I have to do like an almond or a square. I haven't done a stiletto in a long time. I am curious to try maybe like a duck nail. You guys let me know in the comments down below what colors you guys want to see next. If you guys want me to try duck nails, if you guys want me to try a different style nails, let me know in the comments down below. Now, as you guys just saw, I worked a little bit of magic and I went ahead and applied my nail tips, and I am going to be using this NKK rubber base coat today in the shade Glamorous. Oh my god, they have the most pretty nude colors with NKK. You guys definitely check them out. But I am going to be showing you guys on this finger here how to use this rubber base coat. You first want to start off with the very thin layer of it on your entire nail. After you apply base coat, definitely cure that, and then you apply this coat here. Now, as you guys can see here, I have a lot of product on the brush. I'm going to leave most of this product close to the cuticle area, as you guys see there. I am leaving most of it there. I want to clear I want to create a bit of an apex, so that's why I left most of it there. And then after that, you do want to thin it out as much as possible until you reach the tip of the nail, because again, you want to create an apex. You want most of this around the cuticle area. If you ever need to move any of this around, you can also use a little liner brush to go ahead and just move any of the product around wherever you feel you have a little bit of. You want to move some over to there. If you feel like you have too much in one area, you could definitely move that around as well. But that's honestly how I apply my rubber base coat. It's the easiest way I've seen how. Now moving on to this pinky finger, I am going to be using this yellow color from my Beatles kit that they sent over to me maybe like a couple months ago. I am using all the colors from there, to be honest. I feel like this kit has literally every single color you need for every single season. But for this nail here, I am doing a double French tip. As you guys saw at the beginning of the nail, I did start as if I was going to do a French tip, but I didn't fill in the entire French tip area. I left it empty because on the other end, it looks like another French tip is literally coming from like the tip of the nail. So that's what I'm doing here, is a double French tip design. I am just leaving that nude on the other end. I did cure that for about 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with this like medium shade of blue. I am doing 3 little dots next to each other just to create like little blueberries next to each other. I figured maybe 3 would be cute. Cherries I feel like are 2, so that's why I went in with 3 as blueberries. I am just adding 3 little dots next to each other. I cured it very quickly, like maybe 30 seconds. Now with the darker blue, I am just applying a dot at each dot, a smaller dot inside each dot. I did want to add a little bit more dimension. I wanted to make it look a little bit more realistic. Blueberries obviously have that like little darkness on it, so I wanted to add that. Now for the rest of this, I am using a green. This is the lighter shade of green. I am just adding little leaves to these little blueberries. I felt like that would add more color. It would add more detail. So that's what I'm doing here. Literally just 2 little leaves with the blueberries. And then I cured it. And I'm going to be using this Builder Nail Gel. This one is a molding gel. I did end up making a little bow off of camera. I recorded it, but I'm so sorry. I was so out of frame because I was so focused on the bow that I didn't get to record exactly how I created it. If you guys are interested in how to create the bow, let me know in the comments down below. I could do another nail set with the bow where I go into detail and I make sure that I'm in frame. But I did just apply that onto my nail and cured it. Now this bow I felt like would be cute if it was white. It would add a little bit of pop. It would make the blue, the yellow, the green stand out more. So once I cured it for about, that one I cured maybe about 60 seconds to just make sure that it was hard and just attached really well on the nail. And then I went in with white and a little liner brush, I was gonna say gel, a liner brush. I went in and just literally just painted all over the entire bow. You guys don't have to create a bow if you guys already have little charms. You guys can obviously do that at home. Now moving on to this ring finger, I did go in and do a French tip on there. I already showed you guys on my previous video how to do French tips. If you guys are interested, check that one out. But this design, honestly, it's very easy. Just a French tip, little blueberries like I showed you guys a little while ago on the last nail, adding the lighter blue and then a darker blue, a little dot inside each dot. And then I am just going to be adding little leaves like I did in my previous little nail. I am going to let you guys know after every single dot you want to cure, because if you don't cure, these blues are going to mix together and you don't want them to mix. You want to just lay them one on top of another. So definitely just cure after every single color, that way they don't blend into each other. But that's really honestly it for this finger here. I felt like it was just, honestly, this nail set just gives me spring. Just, I love the blues, the yellows, the greens, just they just look so beautiful. Now for this nail here, I think it's the first time I do like a plaid design. So I am just going in and just literally creating lines. This first color that I'm using is a lighter baby blue. So I am just going in and creating these lines, just a simple liner brush, just dragging it along the nail where I want this lighter blue. I figured the lighter blue will be good first. That way you can see the layers of the darker blue on top. So that's what I'm doing here. If you guys are having trouble with the lines though, definitely cure after every single line. I actually did pretty good with those lines, so I didn't mind just doing them all together and then curing them all together after. Now with this darker blue, I did go in on top and just a little bit more to the side and just added these lines as well. I feel like these came out a little bit thinner than the lighter blue. The lighter blue, I think I did a little bit thicker just to show it a little bit more. The darker blue obviously shows more just itself, the color. So that's why I went in and just did them a little bit thinner. And then again, after every single line, if you guys need to cure, definitely do that. I felt like I got pretty good lines, so I just cured them all together. Now I did grab the white and I did go in and just do more lines. Honestly, I drew out the plaid design that I wanted to do. I saw one on somewhere, I think it was like Instagram or TikTok, and I just got a screenshot of it, saw the way that they did it. I think theirs were for like Valentine's Day, so they were like pink and red. So I just literally just drew it out and I was looking at the design that I drew so that I can go ahead and just do it on camera here for you guys. But yeah, that's all I did was just add the white. And then I was going to stop there, but then I figured, you know what? These nails have yellow, so might as well put a little bit of yellow to bring all of the nails together. So that's what I did here is just grab a little bit of yellow and then just did a yellow line just to add that pop of yellow that the other ones have to just blend them all in like with each other. Yeah, after that I did cure. I only did one yellow line on this nail, again just to bring them all in together. And for this nail here, this one I did a yellow French tip, and then I'm going in with white and just doing dots all over that French tip nail. I got like a little bit of lint on this nail, so I had to take it off right there. Yeah, I just honestly did just polka dots all over this yellow. I cured it for about 30 seconds. And then I went in with this little builder nail gel. I am molding out 3 little round little balls to go ahead and make little blueberries. So that's what I'm doing here. I honestly made one a little bit smaller, another one medium size, and another one a little bit bigger than the other two. I want a different size, just I thought that would look a little bit cuter, just small, big, and then bigger than that. I am just literally just making little balls, and then I'm picking it up. Oh, that one was a little bit too big, so I just took off a little bit more of that product, and yeah, I'm like, wait, what am I doing? And then just rounding it out again. Now I was happy with those 3 sizes, and then I just started applying it onto my nail. I applied them next to each other, but not touching each other, but close enough to where they look like they're a little set of 3 little blueberries. I am using this little tool here just to kind of place them, press them down a little bit. I didn't want them too round. I did want to apply it and just kind of make them a little bit flat at the top because I didn't want it too bulky on the nail or sticking out too much. Blueberries are not normally just perfectly round. They're more like a little bit flat, so that's why I did that there. And with this part of my tool, I'm just making a little bit of like edges at the, or like roughing out like the middle of the blueberry just to add that texture that blueberries normally have. You guys know where it's darker, it has those little like, I don't know, like little lines. So that's what I'm doing here. Once you guys are happy with the shape and that little lines that you guys do in the middle, definitely cure that. I cured mine for 60 seconds. And then I also created little 3D little leaves, as you guys can see here. They look more, they look more like little teardrops. But then once I applied them onto the nail, I started kind of molding them and shaping them around a little bit. As you guys see here, either look more like teardrops, and right here I'm just kind of like pinching it to kind of create more like a leaf effect. And on this one as well, it doesn't really matter, they don't have to be perfect. Honestly, leaves are not perfect, they just kind of fold in whatever way, so that's why I did that there. I cured that, and now I'm going in with all the shades of blue that I have there, except for the darkest one. But I am going in with all the blues and just kind of mixing them together. I am letting these blend. I just wanted to make sure that these blueberries have like a little bit of 3D-ness to them. So I knew that just applying literally every single color onto the blueberry would make it look more realistic, give it a little bit more of like a texture going on. So that's why I went in with all the shades, just all around the entire blueberry except the top. As you guys can see, I wasn't filling that in. I'll show you guys what I did with that right now. I did go in and I just applied the darkest shade of blue there. Again, blueberries have a darker spot, so that's why I saved it for there. And as you guys can see, I'm filling in whatever, like I pressed down the little lines that I created, that little indent, I am just filling it in with that darker blue. And then the leaves, I am going in with the green. I'm just applying it all over the entire leaf, just very thin. And then I am going in with a darker green. I will also just, put all the shades on screen for you guys, but I did use two greens. Again, I let those blend into each other. I didn't want to separate the greens. I kind of want them just to blend and add a little bit more of textureness to it. So that's what I'm doing here, is just applying both the greens, and just letting those kind of blend and create this little leaf. After that, I cured it. And now it's time for top coat. I am going in with my favorite top coat. You guys already know I always say this one's my favorite. It gives a lot of shine and it doesn't add thickness to the nail, so I love this one for that. I am going in just top coating all of my nails, and that's pretty much it for today's nail set. I am so happy with the colors. I'm so happy with today's nail set. If you guys enjoyed today's tutorial, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought. Definitely DM me or comment down below if you guys are interested in a certain nail set. I do have different nail sets coming up. Trust me, I have a list of the recommendations and suggestions you guys give me, so stay tuned for that. I have received DMs asking me for certain designs, so I am getting to those. I promise. I needed to get this one out. But I am just applying top coat. And again, you guys, let me know in the comments down below any ideas, anything you guys want to see on my channel. Comment down below. Now here, once I was done doing both of my hands and curing them and top coating them, all that good stuff, I am going in with this cuticle oil. Honestly, this cuticle oil smells so good. I feel like anytime I use it on anybody, they always compliment it. Check it out, you guys. It's like pomegranate scent. It's so good. I did go in and just put cuticle all over my hand basically. And this is today's nail set. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. It was a very super easy spring nail set for today. I promise you this is beginner friendly. I hope you guys try these at home. If you guys do, tag me. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.